Hockey's most controversial coach is at it again. John Tortorella doesn't care what anyone thinks, but a lot of people think Tortorella is ancient and controversial with his coaching tactics. The latest controversy was banning all iPads on the bench for players to see their previous shift. This sparked a ton of comments saying how old school Tortorella was and questioning why he was still in the league, which of course his response was this:
I don't give a flying shit how I'm perceived.
If you listen to Tortorella explain this decision, it actually makes a lot of sense.
We took him off the bench. We don't have him on the bench anymore because I just want them worrying about the next shift, and I think it's a major problem with us understanding momentums of the game. You can't understand momentums of a game if you're looking at the iPad all the time.
Hockey is a game of mistakes, and you will make them every single shift. When you're constantly looking at the iPad after every shift, you're missing the nuances and momentum shifts of the game. John Tortorella is an all-or-nothing coach. He either sends a message or he doesn't. Is banning all the iPads altogether a little bit extreme? Probably. But the whole point is to get his team to forget what happened in the past and focus on one thing only: the very next shift. All that being said, some of the best players in the world use the iPads to see a mistake or defensive scheme in real time so that they can use that information to their advantage later on in the game. As a player, this can be frustrating if you rely on this element, but at the same time, there's something to be said at avoiding it entirely and going on the instinct and feel of the game that got you to that level in the first place. The very best players in the world move on and learn from their mistakes as quickly as possible. This is something that Torts loves with Travis Konechny.
The thing about TK, he screws up a lot, but it doesn't bother him. He just goes out and takes his next shift.
There's certain moments in a game where using the iPad can make sense. Whether it's trying to break down a forecheck or a defensive scheme, it could be very useful. But sometimes players can get caught up in looking for their mistakes, like Mika Zibanejad.
Him start second guessing his move, and I didn't really like that. He beat him clean at the post. No need to second guess.
At times, it can be great to have a teammate bring you into the moment like Chris Kreider. So I want to know your opinion on this whole thing. Do you agree with the decision? Do you think it's stupid? Let us know your opinion on John Tortorella in the comments down below. We talked a lot about the mental side of the game today, but if you want to work on the physical side, check out hockey training. Hockey training helps players improve their explosive speed, agility, conditioning, and skills on the ice through science-backed training methods. They also have a fantastic YouTube channel with tons of free resources to help players with their off-ice training. So if you're interested, I'll leave those links in the bio down below. If you like this video and want to see more just like it, click on any of the videos right here.